Now the game is saying that there's dying happening. It says there are 4 people dying. But they're not really dying. Like, nobody's actually died. We still have 39 colonists. So, I mean, I don't... that's not happening there. Contract is done for 700,000. Lovely. So we're up to a million again. And still need to focus on modular frames big time. I'm still trying to kick those out as fast as I can. Notice that I'm really good on plate now. And so now it's a little bit of a deficiency in the concrete department. I'm taking a look at my research tree. I have skipped ahead and brought back, not skipped ahead, I guess, but I've brought back the Smart Concrete Factory 2 upgrade. I already had the orange and blue sections done from before, but I took it off the research panel to focus on other things. So I'm bringing it back now, and that'll allow us to make concrete even faster, because if you notice, I mean, we still have a lot of silicon just banked in here. It's just ready to go. The slag, not as much, but you'll notice that the slag belts here are stopped. So we have capacity. We have capacity for more. It's just simply not being pushed out. So I just need to expand the belts. I think I need to make this belt a little bit bigger, a little bit better, like so. And that'll probably help. I suspect that will help anyway, to get that all moving. And then I probably could even get... Maybe these belts could be tier 5. Seems a little excessive, but yeah, I mean, seems like it's working to really just push that stuff all the way through, because then I can support having even more concrete made, and then I can support from there having hopefully more modular frames made over on these machines as well, which, you know, takes a bit, but we're getting there. This concrete's overloaded, so now most of the concrete, pretty much all the concrete, is going this way instead. So that's neat. Sure. All right, so we really need to focus in on that. If we take a look up top, you can see it's not full. And look at how much slag. Not a lot. Titanium coming in real good now. Okay, silicon, aluminum, even the rare earths. Stuff is happening here, all right? I'm liking it. Not a lot of slag left in this thing. It's fairly efficient now. So that's great news. Great news. So yeah, anyway, they're just broken. The people are broken. It's not that I'm not providing for them. We have plenty of meds. We have plenty of organics. There's 9 food in this one, but there's 120 food here, 123 food in this one. You come over here, 120 in this one, 122 in this one. We have 61 meds, you know. So it's not a big deal. These little icons at the top and stuff, not a huge deal. I would like to get some more rare earths. I'm starting to get a little bit light on those. I only have 27 left in the storage bin. So I would like to get some more of those happening. And I think maybe one of those trucks is going to need to have its route changed to bring in rare earths a bit faster if we could. This one here is idle Vanguard. It's just sitting there doing nothing. Okay, I'm going to have you... I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, is it? I need to send water ice to this location. Broken Rover. I need to send water ice here. That's very interesting. Let's try that. We'll send an expedition, Vanguard, and we'll have you bring water ice to this area. I can do that by... just having the bots can bring it out of here. So they can just grab it out of this little storage here. And they'll pop it into here, and that should be fine. But in order for that to happen, right, we got to take off in the expedition center that's already here. We are up to now 1,042 modular frames out of the 1,240 required. So almost done with modular frames for this round. We'll have to have more, I think, for the next round. So I still need to really, you know, pay attention and ramp this up as fast as I can, as much as I can. I want to take a quick look up top, though, and just take a look at my storages. So these are all lighting up, and that means they're full-ish. Duralumin plate looking pretty good. Nanotubes is up to 831. That's going to get emptied pretty soon for the next round for the laser. 738 on our modular terminals with an additional 70 in here. I can probably let that out. And then, you know, these will all make their way into the main storage anyway. So that's good. What else? I'm expanding on my battery storage. So I'm building more. Another row right here is being built. And then also 5 more panels over here are being built. Because I want to have that increased power capacity. I don't want to have to worry about power problems into the future. Speaking of power problems, it's not really a power problem, but this one, it's empty. And we're going to replace this with another extractor right over here on this aluminum deposit. And it looks like this is, again, going to be a one deposit or one extractor deposit here. Yeah, there's only one, pretty much only one place that'll actually fit. So we're going to do it like that. Yep. And I guess we'll need to bring you over a bit. So we'll bring you to, like, say here. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Can I have... Yep, and then... Yep, and then... We'll just go up like this. And over. Like so. So that'll add more aluminum. Aluminum. I don't know how to say it. I know how to say it. I just don't know how to say it like funny or clever. I feel like it's a really dry joke at this point, you know? Here we go. And bop. I'm not entirely confident, but I'm fairly confident that I'm not going to find any more deposits under here. And yes, I am trying to use reverse psychology to make one up here, but it's not happening. Okay. So anyway, we got that. And then also more silicon over here. So we're still not completely done on, you know, getting access to additional resources here. I was hoping, it looks like there might be something in this area. You can sometimes see that. You can sometimes see little spots where it's available. I think there's something right there. And I'd love to test that, but I don't think I can shoot it far enough to test it. Yeah, I don't think it's going to shoot far enough on there to get it. No. So I have to move the tester if I want to do that, which is possible to do. I'll just move this ore detector over here. Let's get you hooked up. And then we'll shoot that side right there and see if I'm right about there being something there. Okay. Duralumin plate is now being redirected because we're kind of full up top. I'm redirecting it. I don't want a high priority though. We're redirecting it to where now it comes in here and it will be served into the high-tech factory. So now the drones just need to bring titanium plate once in a while to this and we'll get more composites made. It's a really low priority for me. I don't really care about composites all that much right now. So I'm not worried about routing belts or anything like that because the titanium plate are all needed in this area. And I would like to increase concrete production even more if I could too. Let me, I do need the concrete to keep flowing though to these machines until they're full. Just kind of getting there, right? They've got a lot. I could maybe try this. Let's see it all come this way. We'll upgrade this too so it flows a little faster all the way over into there. And then as it builds up, right, then it will be shared with that side a little bit better. Although it looks kind of like it's still even with the high priority, it still looks like it's kind of being evenly split, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. We're going to go low priority here. So you should really just be... You just don't give a shit, do you? He just does not care. It's like, yeah, sure, you want to prioritize me? Too bad, I ain't letting you do it. Okay, well, whatever. Either way, as soon as this stuff starts filling up, it'll, you know, get backed up anyway, so. But I do want to make more concrete. So this is complaining about being full. Oh, is it now? Cool. That's new. All right, we can try this then. Let's go like that. And we can speed up some of these other belts. So let's say we speed up you. Okay, come on now. Yep. And yep. This is priority, not upgrades. I'm just gonna hit these with some upgrades, okay? Let's get this stuff flowing faster. Okay, now this is actually not right because you are not flowing at all. Yeah, you're bugged again. I got that bugged belt again. You're just not flowing at all. You need to be in here. And there you go. Yeah. That's the way it should have been the whole time. Okay. I actually thought you were just filling up because the stuff couldn't go fast enough, but I guess the belt upgrades really didn't matter. But you know what? Whatever. We got them, and that's fine. You know what? We'll just deal with it. And maybe I can fit another one right here. Looks like I can. Smart concrete factory. Yeah, I can fit another one right here. We'll go like this. Actually, we can just do this. This is an interesting way to do it. Let's have you feed from here. And then you will just feed from here. Like that. Okay? So now we still have slag coming in, but it doesn't have to go through that whole section. Good for me. I'm fine with it. Let's go and do that. And then we'll just have you go there. And then boom, boom. Okay. So adding additional capacity for concrete. But in addition to that, yes, the smart concrete factory upgrade is happening too. Green science, very slow right now. Let's buy it. CRUST solutions, that's where we got to go. Green science, very slow. We're going to buy that. Buy that. Let's go ahead and get some more here and some more here. So we're just going to get all sorts of science. And that'll bump that up a little bit. I think maybe green we could go 100% here. Since my people are too busy starving to do any research. They're just not going to do any work, man. Like, I could try this, right? Like, if I said, hey, why don't you guys all work here? There's already 2 working here, but let's just say, yeah, look, there's 4 working here without going high priority. They are all working on research, you know? They could be working on other things. They could. I have gone in and done some management. Not a lot, but, like, some of these guys are exclusive to certain jobs and stuff. So, for example, my chef is exclusive to just cooking, but probably could have another chef. Not that it matters because, like, again, 753 food and they're not eating. So I don't think it matters much. He's the one that's very hungry as well. Weird. I've also been told about work modes and stuff. I have a global setting set on this. I don't know if I showed this. I cut videos sometimes. So I may not have showed it, but I'm using a global setting of 40 work, 60% personal time. I'm giving them a lot of personal time. So, like, it's not that either. This is all just, this is the setting it's been for like the last 10 videos or something. I don't know. I probably didn't show it, or maybe I skipped over it or something, but either way, yeah. 485,000. We're going to upgrade some of our farms. I got to be careful on upgrading too many of these, but that's good. I've been upgrading a lot of them. So there's a whole lot of organics being made in that factory right now. And then I still have a completely full bulk resource here. So I'm trying to think of, like, how do I get the slag to the top? And I'm thinking I'm going to do it right here because this isn't very populated. It's not very busy. So what I can do is I can have the slag enter in right here, and then that will bring it to the top and bring it out up here. And then from there, I can go into some big bulk storages. I was thinking, I'm just not sure where to put them yet. But I thought maybe I could go into some big bulk storages. And the trick is, if I'm going to do, like, say, shipping slag somewhere, chances are that slag is being shipped via the expedition center. I don't know if we're necessarily going to ship it out. I mean, maybe it ships out of the flight stuff too, but either way, like, I can't ship it fast enough. The volume is too great on a lot of these things. So what we're probably going to have to do is have these storages near here and have several of them that are filling up over time. And then they feed into this through a couple of belts at a time, and then through a couple of belts at a time, and then a couple of belts, you see, so that we can get them all going. But then there's also, again, that ejection. When we go too many, it needs to find its way back into these storages. So there has to be some setup here, you know, to make this a little bit more feasible. So I might start with something like this. I might say, because I want it to be able to go into the expedition center as well. So I might start with something like this. We'll go 1, 2. Should I go right next to each other? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it could happen, I guess. Yeah, we can go like 2. Let's say 2 for now. Okay, and then what we want to do with this, we can upgrade these later. But we'll just have this go there. And then we're going to enter in, I think, from this side. And so there's going to be a belt that kind of maybe goes underneath the tech center. So if I bring this out, let's say like this, I come out here. And we could have an extra storage here too, just to like kind of give us an additional buffer. So maybe I add a buffer here, right? I'm trying to think ahead. And then it needs to go, I guess it needs to go underneath this though, right? Yeah. So right here is where this is going to be, right alongside here, I think. So to get that to this point, we need to be, looks like about here. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to bring you out and then over like this. Then you go under. Boom, boom. Then under here. Boom, boom. And then we bring you to this point. Now, this is like a gradual fill, but when we exit, we want to exit incredibly fast if possible. So the idea here is that we want to go in like so, in like so, but then also in this direction as well. And then we're going to pop it into this one, pop it into this one. Okay. Then out this side, we again want to go as fast as we can. So we're going to go this way and this way. Okay. And then from here, we go 1, 2. All right. So we have all these belts kind of connected in a way that will allow us to have slag move through these at twice the speed of what stuff normally moves through it. Okay. And then on this side with extra slag, when it comes out, we're going to have this belt be exclusively slag. The extra slag comes out here. And then you are exclusively slag. Okay. And then same thing with this one. You are exclusively slag. And you are... I mean, I don't even need to do that, do I? No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to make these exclusively slag. I can have these things flow out as fast as they want. That part doesn't matter. Yeah, I think so. So this is just an extra couple of storage bins that we can send slag to when we get really full on it. And that sets us up for being able to ship it out of here. And it's something that we can do with the extra slag that we're going to be building up. All right. There, you get it now. Hopefully you get it now. We are now creating extra concrete with you. Level 1. There we go. Level 1. And that one's already level 1. Cool. So now we're left with 2 days until we can go level 2 on all of these. And I think then at that point, we won't have a whole lot of extra slag, but, you know, it is what it is. So what we'll want to do now is we're going to say, 1 second, we're going to come back over here. I do kind of want this built. Yeah, let's make this a high priority. I know they're already working on it, but let's just make sure they really keep going on that. These big storages. And then this side is going to be only slag. So nothing else goes this direction. All right. So at that point, what we're left with is something like this. We're going to be left with going like this. Yep. And what we want to see is this side is slag only, but it's low priority. So it's still going to go this way unless it can't, and then it will go this direction. And then by that, we come over here and we should see slag hitting the belt. It's kind of dark, but you can see it. It's there. It's on the belt. And that sends it. It gives, again, some other place for it to go. We hope not to send it that way. We hope to use it in here. But if it's backed up and there's like 10,000 of it sitting here, right, we need to be able to keep moving this so that these these machines don't get full of slag. And that's not really happening right now, but you know, I'm hoping eventually it does. Where are my trucks at for the rare earths? That's Cyclops. You're coming back with some rare earth. You're coming back. You're leaving, actually. You're coming back with just regolith, 5,000 units of regolith. As far as the research tree goes, we are also upgrading its capacity. It's receiving science right now, right? So that's fine. Green has other things to do first. The MDR is going to get a cargo bay upgrade too, although I'm not sure that is necessary anymore. I have a good amount of trucks moving now. Nah, you are pretty full. Yeah, and you are stopped right now, so that actually helps MDR too. Okay, so I could go back over and do that. It's fine. All right, good. And then when that's done, which is right about now. Yep, research is complete on that. We want to push, I think, let's put outpost structures. I haven't done anything with outposts yet. I really want to get going on that. I really want to do something with outposts. Let's see, what can we do with outposts? I really want to try it. A territory mark for outpost establishment. I have this queued, but we don't have any. I'd like to launch them, but I don't have any. So we need to get them to bring stuff to this, and they haven't done it yet. I have all of these things. They should just bring this here. But they're not doing it. Heliotrack. Let's try this again. Make these probes, please. They probably just don't have the ability to do it. I mean, it's just, I don't know. There's too many things to do, right? Let's get another contract going. I want probably fuel. How much fuel do I have on base? 1,000. Okay, we can start with this one. Although I'm not getting any bonus with it, I probably should prioritize missions that give me bonuses. Oh, it's like 20 units over what that one will give me. Probably should focus on the bonuses, but I'm not yet. Let's go ahead and do that. And then this one has some science that goes with it, plus a little bit of a bonus in 9 days. Okay, we can drop this one down. That's fine. And then the next one is... Let's do... These ones are all on the moon. I want rockets. Here we go. Let's send... I don't think I have enough now for this one. I think I just used it up. We'll go here. Get a little bit of that science as well. In 9 days. Yep. All right. Land. All of that. All right. A few more contracts done. Still got 100. I got 404,000 now. I have upgraded a few of the concrete factories, so they got the tier 2 upgrades now. These 3 here do, and then these. I thought these 2 had it, but it looks like this one doesn't, so we'll do that. So these 5 right here have that upgrade. I think maybe I'll do this one too. It's fine. And now we're down to 284, but at least most of these machines have their production cycle lowered, so we should be getting at least a little bit more concrete out of that. Very good. And if I take a look at Expedition Center now, we are at 1146, getting pretty close, about 100 modular frames away from the goal. And there's none in storage because it just goes straight to storage and then straight out on the belt over to the Expedition Center immediately. So whenever I make one, they end up on this belt and out they go. So it's getting there, man. It takes a little bit of time, but it's getting there. And then, of course, we're still sending the slag out. This is still 10,000, so that doesn't seem to be changing much there. And if I take a look up here, how my slag system's doing, this one is not sending it out anymore. It was working. There's slag on this belt all the way out here, and it's stalled right here. So until this gets built, right, it's stalled there, but now I'm not sending it anymore. And of course, there's like, what, 37? Basically, every colonist is very hungry. Everybody refuses to eat. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't tell you. Turn it off, turn it back on again. I mean, does that do anything? I think we're going to give up on this. I think we're going to give up on colonists eating. That's what we're doing now. We're saying colonists no longer... I don't care if you eat anymore, okay? It's fine. Just starve, man. That's what you prefer, then okay. We can put another one of these farms here in. Let's go ahead and get that going. Yep. That move its way through. And I don't think we need... It takes a very long time for this cycle to happen, so the belts really don't need to be very fast. Kind of messed that up a little bit by making this faster. I didn't really need it, because it takes a long time for the production cycles. And then... Boy, would I love these to just start... Like, I should see green stuff just flowing through these belts right now, and I just don't. And it's... I mean, there's a little bit there. There we go. I want to see that just, like, all over the place. All of you guys. There we go. Push those organics out. We need all the carbon fiber we can get. I have this one here now built. Looks like. Yep, good. So let's go ahead and turn that on. That lets the carbon fiber flow that way, and now we can have even more of our nanotubes made. Okay. I added another water right here because we're adding farms. It's 480 out of 44.6. Want to have more farms now too. So let's go ahead and get our other farms in if possible. Where are we at? It's like on CPU is a little bit weak here. Let's break these 4 down. I'll break these 12 down, I guess. And I'm going to leave a gap for a walkway. I decided I'm going to do that. I didn't do it here, but I'm going to do it at some point here. Maybe yeah, I think I'll probably do it right here. Although they do just walk right through them, don't they? I don't think I need to do it. I mean, they just walk right through it, so whatever. We'll just put them right next to it. It's okay. Install it there, install it there, there, and there. All right. Do that as you do, guys. There you go. And then when we get those done, we can then add additional farms. Another row right here with all the slag. That's what I want to see. Just tons of green stuff flowing out of here. Okay, all the modular frames and modular terminals, they're all on their way to the laser. So the last thing we have to load up now is carbon fiber and nanotubes. We need 2,000 and 1,500 of them respectively. And I think we're doing all right on the nanotube. We're at 1,200, so we're almost there. The carbon fiber lagging a bit behind. We have less than half of what we need. So we're going to go ahead, and since we're pretty good on the nanotubes right now, I want to go in and just kind of turn this off. I think we're going to make sure... Well, I mean, we still need to make the nanotubes, but I want to make sure that we're kind of sending the carbon fiber a little bit faster, right? And of course, I want to make more carbon fiber as much as I can as well, too. So we can start upgrading these at 400 grand. We can upgrade these if we... I guess it's the only one, isn't it? Is that the only one that's level 1? Yeah. This one says it's level 2, but I haven't unlocked that yet, so I don't know what's going on with it. Same thing, right? Like this says level 2, but I don't have that available to me, so it can't be level 2. I'm pretty sure it operates at the same speed all the other ones do, but either way, I need to have more of them. So we're going to put in more carbon fiber factories. 2 more if I can afford it. Looks like I can with the sake of CPU, I mean. Like looking at CPU. So we're going to put 2 more in right like this. There we go. And get the belt hooked up all the way out to here. There we go. So now I have filled the space that I have allotted for carbon fiber in this factory. So this is all of our organics come from here. They can flow where they need to, carbon fiber here. Then we have nanotubes, which I can expand out this way later when I really have to make more of them if I do. Then we have all this space, which I was originally going to make duralumin plate here, but now I'm not. Yeah. And then pretty much all of the aluminum is headed this way because fuel is being made as fast as I care to make it. I don't really need to make it faster. Although, it's good for contracts, so maybe I could expand that a little bit. Get another one. I could. If I did, then it would have to be kind of change up a little bit about how things are going. Maybe it switches up and now all of a sudden ice is the one that doesn't jump and aluminum starts to jump. Yeah, or I could maybe have it go behind on this way. How much do we have fuel? We're at 676. Not bad. You have any contracts, I wonder, for control units? I don't think I need to have many of those for the laser. If I do, it's really far down the chain. So I wonder if we can sell control units at all. I have an active quest. I have an active quest. Or an active contract. I thought you lifted off already. Apparently there was one more. Okay. Well, it's still filling up, so I guess. But yeah, I want to see if control units are a thing. So I can't sell them yet. I mean, I can sell them. I can do that, but I'd rather, of course, do it for contracts. So let's see. Titanium plate's going to be very short supply. We're using them for modular frames. Selling modular frames is a no-go. I wonder if selling energy cells is a thing we could do. We can make energy cells, right? I'm not sure I'm going to need them for the laser, but hey, maybe. Let's see. High-tech factory allows me to make them. I need helium-3, though. Maybe we should look at harvesting helium-3 and getting territories, which I wanted to make, but they're not bringing the resources here, and I don't know how to make them do it. Let's launch another probe, because we can. We'll launch a probe. Yeah. Show me... I don't know. Nope. Can't click there. Can't click there either. I'm just not... Oh, I think I have to click this one. There we go. Yeah, I need to choose the other one. Yeah, let's see what's... I don't know. Show me this area, I guess. And then also show me... I don't know. Show me over by the laser. There's really not anything interesting there. Again, I'm pretty sure I just know what they are already because it's showing me this on hover, but maybe there's something more specific when you shoot it. So I don't know. We'll send that one, and then we'll do another one, and we'll send it over here, I guess. I don't know. Just gonna send some rockets or send some probes out just because it looks cool to watch the thing move. I'm hoping that by launching something, I could, queue them up to actually bring this stuff over. But yeah, they seem like they're very busy, these drones. CRUST Solutions. No, it's the market. Are they in the 40s? They are. Let's buy a bunch of them. If they're in the 40s, we can go 327,000 for 8 of them. Done. Now they're going to be very expensive, but you know what? I can afford 8 of them, so let's do it. And then I'm still delivering that concrete. It's almost done. I think I probably can close this up now. Yeah. Okay. So with that contract done, we'll have enough money to hold ourselves up for a little bit. I do have enough fuel to have a fuel delivery contract. Still have over 1,500 days left in the laser. So I'm feeling pretty confident about this laser. I think we can do this, guys. Seriously, I know I'm maybe talking a bit ahead of myself here, but I think we can really do this. This is 4,000. I can afford it right there with this one. It's good. And that's an iron contract. I want to get fuel selling. Can I sell fuel, please? There we go. That's on the moon, though. Man, I'd love to have a really high volume send off. This is like the highest reputation. Really, really high reputation with Malachite. Loving that. I think I'm going to get some more reputation with these guys. Let's accept 2. We'll accept these 2 here. 6 days to deliver this. We can do that. Yep. 1, 2. We'll hold off on the next one so I don't mess up my timelines here. And release. Release the fuel. That's the iron too. I need to release the iron as well. So I guess you'll have to share a belt for a little bit. There you go. I did think about having 2 belts because I know that I'll make it faster. So I could take this right here and just pull it back a little bit and then have this split and go that way and have this split and go that way and everything would be fine. But the thing is, if I was to test that out, it wouldn't speed up delivery at all. The only thing it would really do for me is in this very niche situation, it would allow the iron to go on this belt and the fuel to go on this belt, and then that would speed up things. But in the overwhelming majority of cases, we would still end up with the same amount because even they're splitting, right? You still have a V5 here, and then it's splitting into 2 V5s. It's not going to be 2 V5s, right? Your source is still only 1 V5. In the other niche situation, is if I were to get a belt over on this side for the storage and feed it, then I could have maybe these ones over here go on one belt and these ones over here go on a different belt. But in other words, there's situations where that will be helpful, but the overwhelming majority of them, it's not helpful. So it's kind of just, you know, sort of decided not to do it, not to bother with it. All right, so I've kind of gotten rid of most of my iron now. That feels pretty good. I don't have to worry about filling up on iron. And, you know, I'm still got quite a few modular terminals, but not really filling up on that right now either. So, where's he at? 400? Is that it? Probably can get rid of, close up the fuel. Here we go. And then once we deliver all of that steel, go ahead and stop that. And then we're good to go. Cargo pod for our 8 drones. Bring it down. All that steel just paid for these drones. Nice. Come on in. Urgent contract. Ooh, 3 items. You want 10 modular frames. I can afford that now, kind of, I think. I need a lot more later, though. That's the thing. And this isn't that lucrative of a contract, honestly. Joint venture. It's a lot of stuff and not a lot of reward. And it's on the moon. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, no thanks. All right. Up to 637,000 after buying the drones. And you look at all the powers out now. That's no good. Life support systems should kick on. I didn't realize I was going to be that heavy on power usage. All right, so this will keep the lights on in the building at least, so they don't like run out of oxygen and crap. You have like negative 470 water, right? And then this cargo truck is going to deliver. I don't have to bother with that, but we'll burn the fuel until the sun comes up, and then all of these solar panels are made. They're all made. They're all connected. So it's not like, I'm not sure how that came about. How did that happen? I thought for sure I was great on power, but I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Which, you know, that happens, I guess, fairly often. We'll build 4 more. We'll build 6 more. Because we can. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Connect here. No. Now we're good. I'll connect here like this. On this side. It's fine. And you will go here. Then you will go here.
Research complete.
Nope, I've changed my mind. You are going to connect here instead. Then here. And then I wanted you here, but I can't have that. So we will... you're only at 3 out of connections. Let's change this. Let's have you connect here. That way you can be here. Okay. Yeah, I like that better. And then, of course, let there be light. And build those before the sun comes up. But I got a whole new row of batteries done before that happened, I guess. It's all right. And truck upgrades are done now, too. So now the trucks are really going to be hauling in. They got like an extra 6,000 units of stuff that they can bring in. So at that point, I feel like, yeah, we should probably increase the mining speed. Since the trucks can come in a lot better now. So we'll hit the mining speed upgrade. And that save, man. That save does take quite a bit of time, doesn't it? All right, panels are going to start collecting. And everything can turn back on and get back to work. But I want to see what my actual... I should have like a plus 8,000, I think I need here. In order to fill the batteries adequately through the day. I need to see like a plus 8K on that. So we'll see how that goes. I think at one point I had a plus 11K. It'd be nice to have like, yeah, like a plus 10K be great to eventually have too. Why don't we add one more machine? I'm not sure we can really afford it, but like as we get the concrete makers upgraded some more, yeah, we probably can. I'll get one more assembler here. Yeah, right there is fine. And we'll go ahead and build this out to here. And build this out to here. And this is, of course, modular frames. you send it that way. And then, of course, you need power as well. Right there. Okay. They'll build that on their own time, too. But, yeah. Another urgent contract. This one's paying a little better. I actually have the plates to give up. I have all this stuff. Yeah. It's on Earth. 40 days. If I get it in 15 days, I should be able to, I think. 534 silicon. I think most of that, though, is in storage. It's not up top. It's the storage that's down here. So the drones have to bring this. All right, we're going to let the drones bring it. Go ahead and accept this. We don't have enough. We don't have a lot of carriers here. I'll have 5 of them swapped to carriers. And then I want to see where does the thing land? Which one? Did I not? I didn't send it, did I? I have to actually tell them to send it. Yeah. You're landing. Which one? Is it the front one? This one. Okay, I want this one to be allowing the drones to take it. Not yet. After we have all the other stuff delivered, I don't want you going and getting aluminum because it's a waste of your time. So we'll have all this stuff sent over to it first. And then I think that's probably enough aluminum. We'll go ahead and close that. There we go. And all right, drones can go ahead and bring it now. It's fine. Okay, so they'll bring the silicon from this storage here up to the top. There's only 31. Oh, wait, is most of it up top then? I didn't think that was a thing. It is up here. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'll open it up then. I mean, I'm sending it this direction, and I'm sending silicon everywhere. So I just didn't think a whole lot of it was going to wind up in these storages, but it did. So that's cool. All right. Well, it's going to flow down the belt, and then this will take off, and we'll hopefully get the big bonus for it. Yeah, 15,000 in salaries. Got a lot of nanotubes and carbon fiber sitting right here too, and they're just choosing not to, you know, bring this over into the storages either. So carbon fiber should be like here. You should be able to bring that in. Yep. And then the nanotubes are here. You should be able to bring that in too, but they're just choosing not to grab them. It's fine. It is what it is. This is closed, and this is closed, and this is closed. Okay, cool. Okay, so before we wrap this up, let's go ahead and queue up the final part of this expedition. We have Cyclops at the base standing by. So we'll go ahead and grab that, and we're going to want you to fill all. I don't know if it can actually take all of this. I think the trucks have expanded storage now, so I think it can handle all of this. Yeah, so we have a lot of nanotubes. We're going to go ahead and fill that. Cyclops is going to go ahead and do that because it's been standing around at the base the whole time. And then when Aurora gets here, maybe I'll send it to the MDR. Yeah, I think probably that's what I'll do. Insufficient CPU to make any more drones. Really? All right. Okay. So we'll just take down these 4 and these 8. Take these 8 down and make some more data centers that way, I guess. I wonder if I should just make another one right here up against the wall on this side. I think so, right? That would be fine too. Or we could fit it. Ooh, it's pretty tight if I do that though. Yeah, let's just put it right there. That's good. It doesn't really match everything else, but it's fine. As long as I leave this open so I can expand how much water I'm getting in. So speaking of which, water is good actually. We're at 480. We're consuming 470. Yep. Oxygen tanks aren't full, but our consumption is well below our production. So all good there. 442,000 left. Let's upgrade you. I think we're getting very close to having all of these tier 2. I'm spending a lot of money on these upgrades. I just want them to go faster without necessarily needing someone to work at them. That's the thing. Gotta just look how cool this is. I mean, I'm sorry, but like I don't play a lot of factory games, you know? Like, we have some in the past. I've played things like, you know, Satisfactory and stuff specifically, but, you know, Captain of Industry and, which I've been asked whether I'm going to play that again, and I've kind of answered that several times already. It's a game that you have to sort of play it exclusively. If you want to be really good at it, you got to kind of play that and only that. It's one of those really longer, complicated games. And I just think there's a lot of channels out there that are good at it. And I think there's a lot of good creators out there already doing that game. And I'm kind of just saying, you know, hey, like, let's just let them have it. You know, I don't think I really need it. We'll upgrade this one too to level 1. But it's you know, it's on my radar. I'm just not super fast about it. I'm not going to be super like, yes, I absolutely must play. It's not really my thing right now. So this is as close as I'm going to get to it at the moment. And everybody's dying. So good. Good. All right. So we have these being built. That's going to replace those other ones. But I mean, I still want to get these built. So let's put these on. Where is it? Right there. There we go. Put that like so. Yeah. And we'll just make sure that they stay on that. It's going to be nighttime soon. We did fill 67% of our batteries, but I would have liked to have seen more. A lot more generation I would have liked to have seen. We're generating 8,000. And this is starting to go down, right? So, I mean, we're getting there. We're going to get to about 70% before nightfall. That's not bad, but I don't know if 70% holds us over all through the night. I'm going to have to see that and pay attention to that. Plus, these 2 machines are going to come online pretty soon. I need, like, I feel like I need 30 more drones. You know? They just have a lot to do. And they're not bringing slag here anymore. I have to mark these all as top priority if I want to get any slag in these farms. And I just have enough food where I don't think it's necessary, honestly. I'm just going to take these out. I just don't think it's necessary to have this many farms. We have so much food. You know, like it's 971. If they were eating it, then that would make sense. But since they're not eating it, I'm not going to bother with the jobs. You know, keep adding more jobs to their... Nah, I'm not going to do it. It's fine. We'll get a little bit of that CPU back by doing that. That's okay. Maybe. I don't know. Did those even take CPU? They do. They take 2 each. So we should be able to get some back. I realize that it's a little bit glitchy and it doesn't actually show the decrease right away. But I think eventually on reload it does show it. There we go. Nanotubes. How are we doing there? So Cyclops was already in here. And they're just waiting for the load now. Yeah, so let's go ahead and unlock this. And unlock the carbon fiber as well. Unleash the resources. And we'll let them flow all the way in the expedition center. The drones are just solely focused on that right now. I did tell... Somebody said that if I make it normal priority, they won't do it. It's been normal priority most of the time. I've been on low priority for a lot of the time. And low priority, they still ignore that. They still bring stuff to it, so... I can't really stop them from doing it. But now we can let all of these resources flow in. And we'll see where we land. All the carbon fiber that was on the ground was also brought in. So that's nice. We have a little bit of food right here that I brought in from before. Not that it's needed anymore. It's kind of just sitting in the way now. Unfortunately. Lots of rare earths coming out too. Very nice. Kind of want to redirect this so that the rare earths go in this side instead, so they don't take up this belt from any other resource. Like, there's really no reason why rare earths have to be on this long belt when they could be right here. That's where I'm at on this, I think. So let's just have this let's just do this really quick. We're gonna go like you here, and just gonna do that. Okay, and then what we're gonna say is this one is rare earths, not food. I had it on food to get the food out, but now I don't need the food out. So now this can go this way, and then I can just upgrade that. There. And it'll all go down faster now. And then if we take a look over here, it should be flowing out really fast now. There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and upgrade that too. Yeah, I want this stuff to really flow. Come out really nice and fast. Just flow through there. Very good. Very good. Much better. 11 people dying. Still 39 colonists. So if they actually start dying, then maybe we'll stop and take a look at it, but they're not actually dying yet. So I'm whatever, you know. We currently have 13.8 days of power and 9 days left before dawn. So I fixed the power issue. Just had to add a whole bunch more solar here and get this other row filled up, but did fix the power issue. I like how some of these are just still open and some of them are not. It's just, it looks super nice, doesn't it? Game's so full of bugs. All right, so we end up with pretty close on nanotubes, and we need a little bit more on the carbon fiber. So now I know what to focus on. All right, I don't know if we're going to need more carbon fiber after this, but this entire room right here is kind of the bottleneck for the laser. So which I have been expanding. I've been adding more farms, and I'm just trying to get things to go as fast as I can, but now I'm out of funds and I have to do another contract. So I will do that. I will search for some contracts, get another 1 million credits or something like that, and when we come back for the next one, should be able to send off the final bit of resources here for this stage of the rocket. Sorry, for the laser gun. And then we'll see what the next stage has in store for us, because who knows what that's going to be. It's probably going to be a pain in the ass. Thankfully, I've got 1,500 days to deal with it. Come on back for the next one. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.